Friends, we are on a mission.
A mission to show you the best the eastern U.S. has to offer.
Parks, waterfalls,
Vistas, towers,
mountains, memories. Friends, good morning. Today is our last day here at Creekside RV Park in Tennessee. Our last full day, I should say. In this episode, we're going to take you over to Grotto Falls, and then there's a good chance this video will also follow our journey home. But stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a little bit different of an experience than what we've been having here and stuff. So it should be interesting and should be scenic as well. So stay tuned for that. And right now we're just getting the kids ready, and we're going to head on over to Grotto Falls. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning. Today is October 8th, 2022, and as such, the National Park Service's guidance towards filming in the national parks is still that you can film low-impact filming without a permit. I keep having to say that because it could be months till this video is posted, and those rules will likely be changed by then. Alright, let's get in the truck. We're going to head over to Grotto Falls. I want to get some driving footage for you from this one, because the drive to there is going to be significantly different than just going up the mountain on 441 like we've been doing. It's, from what I understand, a very scenic drive. So we'll get some good footage on the GoPro on the way there, and then we'll see you at the trailhead. Friends, we've made it sort of to Grotto Falls, the trailhead. Parking in this area can be a major challenge, and it's very difficult to communicate with other drivers, and there's people pretty much parked every which place. You would like to hope that since they are going to start charging people to come into the Smoky Mountains, starting I believe January 1st, that they will then have money to address some of this issues. I mean, you can basically just tell at this point that the parks were not built to handle the amount of people that are visiting them these days. So it is what it is. We did find a spot, so I don't know if you're technically supposed to park where we parked, but I don't know if you're supposed to technically park where any of these people are parked. But friends, it is a Saturday, so this type of thing is to be expected. Friends, this is a very popular trail, clearly, but as far as like when you're on the trail, it's not too bad. It's not like you're being overrun with people or anything. As I know this is supposed to be a hike to a waterfall, and hopefully there will be some flow so that there is a waterfall, because from what we've seen so far here in the Smokies, it seems like a little bit of a drought. But what's really impressed me though so far about this hike is the trees. These massive old trees, a species I'm unfamiliar with, deciduous trees. I have seen some big hemlocks too, but it's a very pretty hike. Even if there's no flow to the waterfall, so far I would tell you absolutely do this hike. It is very worthwhile.
Why is it growing?
I don't know.
Does it bite?
I don't think it does.
So they can pick it
I think
up?
that's a millipede. No, you should not pick it up. Don't disturb the bug.
Why can't they disturb that bug?
Because it's living in its buggy home. Friends, this is a very pretty spot, quite unexpected. It's very nice.
He didn't do anything, but he's hungry.
Yeah, the one that got carried the whole way and gets to eat all the food. What do you think of the trail?
I like the trail. I wish it was a little bit warmer. There was someone up here who did like the polar challenge and jumped in that water, which I'm sure is frigid. And I would consider it if it was a warmer day. It's like 60 degrees. I'm not doing that today.
I don't even think it's 60 degrees. I think it's in the 50s over here.
Yeah.
There was a spot you can see your breath.
Yeah, that's something that would be, I think that would be fun. There was a pool further down that was deeper that would be really cool to jump in, but I'm not doing that today.
It's amazing how clear the water is. It's very deep.
It's so pretty.
It's very pretty. This might be my favorite hike we've done in the Smokies. It's really pretty back here.
It's very pretty. This is our last hike. This is one of our last days, so we're all exhausted, and we ended up sleeping in. But for this hike, we probably shouldn't have slept in. You need to get up and be on this trail by 7 o'clock, I would think, to have it to yourself. And even then, you'd have a couple people up here too with the same idea.
It's tough to get a parking spot.
Yeah.
But totally worth it.
Yeah, I'm glad we did this one. We almost didn't.
Alright, maybe we'll get one last look here as we go behind it. Alright. This has become a fairly crowded spot, but luckily we got here before most of the people. But we're headed down the mountain. We'll see you back at the truck. I'm sure it is cold. Friends, I wanted to go down there on the way up, but I knew there was people coming up the trail, a large group of people coming up the trail, so I wanted to get the main falls first, but it's awesome that she's down there now. The big deep pool, it looks so clear. And this whole, like, I had a gorge, maybe you would call it. It's just extremely pretty coming from the Grotto Falls all the way down. All the big boulders and stuff. It's just awesome. Friends, we have had an epic day and an epic hike, and now we're about to eat some epic donuts. So we thought we'd share this with you. I'll take some pictures of the epic donuts. We are at
The Krispy Kreme. I can smell them because you opened the door.
You can smell the Krispy Kreme donuts. That's how you know it's good.